All right, Karate Connection. This is for your green belt first stripe up to your brown 3, your theories levels of concepts and theories. Let's start with green belt first stripe, and then we'll just work our way through them. They kind of go fast here. Black belt success cycle. This is about, such an important concept. There's 4 concepts in it, and it's about setting goals, really. Okay, so number 1 is you got to know what you want. Okay, so you know what you want. Okay, 2, you have a plan, and a success coach. Okay, take consistent action through practice. These are just motions that come practicing something. Review and renew your goals. Basically, I'm going over the material and setting my things. So 1, know what you want. 2, have a plan, a success coach. 3, take consistent action through practice. 4, review your progress and renew your goals. Okay, that's important. Okay. Green belt second stripe. Okay, there was no concepts for that or theories, just some basic vocabulary words which you guys can check out too. Blue belt, there is a theory and concept there. Again, going back to can always do better than I think I can. That's a reminder of coming back from a lower belt level. Just again coming back and rehashing it. Okay, blue belt first stripe. You want to teach yourself. Okay, you teach yourself concept, and what that is, if you pay attention to the results when you get a chance, you practice. So you're really paying attention to your own details. A good way to do it is videotape yourself and watch yourself do your forms, your kicks, and you'll be the instructor. Okay. Another theory and concept in that blue belt area is understanding bullies and what type there are. There are many different types of bullies. The ones we usually deal with in school and so forth, a lot of times in life, are the verbal bullies, the ones that communicate, saying negative things. Then there's a psychological bully, which does things to get in your head to bully you. And then there's all kinds of other bullies, but those are the ones that mainly we want to think about and deal with, okay? Blue belt second stripe. This is a great quote by Chuck Norris. I took it from Mr. Norris because he's had a great idea, and it was, there is no finish line. When you reach one goal, find a new one, and always reach for a new horizon. And that was by Chuck Norris, okay? Just to let you know. Whenever I take something from someone, I always honor them, because to me, I feel it's very important to let people know where you get your material from, that you're just not making stuff or lying or saying your credentials, hey, So it's very important, okay? Sorry, I'm getting off the beaten path. Next one for purple belt is the 5 keys of kata. Okay, and I'll go over those keys real quick. 1, good focus. 2, good ki. 3, good form. 4, good power. 5, speed or quick takeoff. Okay, let's go back to good focus. Good focus has to do, am I looking in the proper direction? Am I turning my head quickly? When I change directions, am I turning my head? Or am I just turning? You want to turn that head first, so important. Ki, what is a ki? A loud, regulated sound that is done from your stomach. The best way to say stomach, when you cough, when you force yourself to cough, you'll feel your stomach pull up. That's your diaphragm lifting up, and that's what a ki really is. It's not so much from here, but from here, okay? Form, good form. Proper execution of techniques, stances, blocks, kicks, strikes, etc., okay? Power, strong movements, execution of the technique, okay? Speed and quick takeoff, moving from stance to stance quickly, but also in the right speed time frames, and executing the techniques quickly. So you wouldn't like rush your hands doing your slow parts in a Kenikufu. Purple belt first stripe, another great person, William Bryan. He's actually a poet, a writer. Nothing to do with martial arts, but I love this concept because it's so important to understand. It's your choice, what you make here. Destiny is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice. It is not something to be waited for, but something rather to be achieved. And this is what we're doing now. Instead of just giving up on martial arts and stuff, you're still practicing, going to take these online classes with us. You're going to watch these videos. This is so important, okay? Great. Purple second stripe, there's really not much for there other than breaking summary. Let's go over the breaking summary. I think that's kind of important. Breaking summary 1, 4 points of it, and then 1 kind of elaborates a little bit because there's 3 sections to it. Number 1, proper weight changing is key. That's from like back stance to front stance, turning your whole body into it. 2, concentration, focus, okay? 3, accuracy, speed, and power. That's all together. You got to hit the board in the right spot. You got to have enough speed. You got to have enough strength or power. And then 4, confidence. You got to believe you can do the break. If you don't, things happen and you miss, okay? brown 3 area. Essential points, there's 10 points of this. I just want to go over the most important point, then you guys can look at your manuals and do this, because I could read all 10. I'm not trying to drag these videos out real long. I just want to keep them short and sweet so you guys enjoy it. Number 1, never underestimate your assailant. Always assume he or she is dangerous. This is the most important essential point. This is so important on essential points. That's a great test question. What is the most important part or point? And that's the one that should be coming up, okay? And then there's 9 other points too. You should be looking those over. Brown 2, real life situation, okay? Biggest problem is fear. That's the main difference between class and life, okay? Number 1, you will lose if you do not remain cool and confident. 90% confidence, 10% technique will win in a situation. Remember that low kicks and basic self-defense is the key to victory, okay? How to respond to a situation, okay? If they're bigger than you, you have more rights to defend yourself, but not always physically. Sometimes just the actual verbal part of getting away from the person, okay? One of our concepts in this is don't get into a fight, the martial arts aspect. Do what you can do to avoid that fight conflict as much as possible. If dealing with a weapon, sometimes the best thing to do is run. You know, watch your surroundings around you. Don't center your attention. When someone has a weapon, you could possibly even use like your hat, your glasses, your purse, your backpack, all the stuff you could throw at the person to try to stop that weapon from coming at you. Your belt, I mean, depending what you have on. First rule of fighting someone, don't throw the same techniques if they're not working. Stick to basic movements and do what works, okay? So obviously if I throw a punch and it gets blocked, I wouldn't do that technique. I would mix up my techniques. So it's important to be willing to be diverse or try different things. And then brown 1 has to go all over with stances, like 5 basic stances. I'm not going to touch base on that today because it's going to drag out this video. And I was trying to keep this like 5 minutes long, which we're already at about 7.5 right now. So make sure you check that. Maybe later on I'll get into go over the brown first degree there, some of the vocabulary and stuff on that. And then junior black belt, same thing, stances. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Enjoy.